What is going on, brothers? This is welcome to Hell is Others. This is like a top-down isometric Tarkov where you have to go in, get some looting and splooting done, and get the F out in this PvE PvP game. It's a psycho thriller. It's kind of beautiful in its own right. A lot of people are going to look at these graphics, think GTA 2, and think garbage. Normally in scenarios like that, I kind of think the same, but it really depends on the gameplay. In this, it's smooth, it's nice, it feels good. I've played this for like an hour, and then I reset my profile so we could start from nothing together, because there is actually kind of a storyline to this. Adam, who could it be? I'm not expecting anyone. I'm coming. Give me a second. I'm going to try and fly through this just a little bit too, so we can kind of get to the good stuff. Who is it? No one answers. All right, go into the hallway. Who might it have been? What's this bonsai doing here? Alfred sleeping in the hallway. Better go ask him. What's up, bud? Did you knock? Or I guess sweeping is what that said. What a day. Did you see anyone passing by? Only you. There's a bonsai up beside my door. I see it. Do you know why it's there? If you don't know yourself, doesn't matter. Thanks. Don't mention it. Very well. Bonsai. Water it. I'll be back in 10 days with a reward. Interesting. 10 days. I don't understand it. Why is it left at my door? I'll have to wait 10 days to find out. Better write it down. Don't want to forget the appointment. And look, we have a journal. Look at that. Goals, trials, tasks. Oh my. Look at all these other things too. I actually never clicked these. Archive missions, citizen reputation. These are buffs. These are maps. And I don't know what the rest is. All right, I have to take it inside. If I leave it here, someone else will take it. Bonsais are like apparently really good. What's happening? Stock. Is that like stock text, like stock image, or I don't know. Let's go. What was that? Nothing to worry about, just a brief blackout. Did you hear the explosion? Yep, you don't seem to care. What matters is that the electricity is back, and I will think about it tomorrow if it's worth the hassle. If you say so. In we go. Where should I put it? Press V to activate. We're going to plop it here, and I'm going to move the booze to the bathroom because that's where booze belongs. Can I put the third one in here? I can put the other one there. Can I scoot you over one? No, trash can's kind of... What's this? I cannot break a wall without a pickaxe? Well, that was interesting. That's cool. So apparently you can, like, really expand a bit. I'm going to put the bonsai there. Excellent. Seems withered. I should water it. I just need a little blood. Maybe Alfred has some. Blood is like a main currency in this game. Not current. Well, yeah, a type of currency, but it's also like a type of valued resource. What can you do about it? Do you have a glass of blood? Nope. Using the plants in the hallway. I need to go down to the city then. Can't. Elevator's not working. That's a problem. What about using the blood in your shirt? Just wash it off. You're right. I just need a little bit after all. Good night. All right. We can go rinse out our nice bloody shirt in the sink here. Wash it up. Ah, beautiful. Now we just need to bottle it. So now we've got a little bit of bottled blood. 206 units to be exact. Let's go water our bonsai. And we need 200 units a day to water the bonsai. Noted. Watered. Excess. Be gone. And then we have the drawers here. This is our storage. The upper 4. This is our inventory. The bottom 8. You can see we have some bonuses on the sides here. We don't have anything now, but like smell, sight, vitality, movement speed, and endurance are some of our abilities. So we could sleep on the sofa. I think I'm ready to sleep. Yes, I was. I really do enjoy this art style. It fits with this theme so well. Just wait till we head down to the city. Didn't expect it. I wonder why they left the bonsai at the door. Maybe the owner had an emergency. Was hoping I could take care of it. In any case, I expect a reward. I have to admit, though, brightens the mood. It's a pity. Crack, what's going on? What was that? My mirror. Oh, junk. The mirror fell. How did it happen? And there's a crack. This place is falling apart. Could it be the quake? Nothing serious. Think about it tomorrow. Go to bed. Act 1. The wait. Day 1. Monday. Hello? Am I speaking to the fixer? Name's Octave. I'll just get to the point. He's just going to ask us to come out and do some business with him. He's a junk trader. Oh, we got to check the crack first. Expanded. Let's go talk to Alfred. Alfred, what's going on? There's a crack. Here we go again. Must have been the quake. Can you do something? What should I do? Find a solution. If it gets bigger, we'll find a solution tomorrow. I checked it today. It's bigger than yesterday, but today is not tomorrow. What? We'll see tomorrow if it's worth the hassle. Fine. Does the elevator work? I need to go to the city. Yep. All right, let's go. Toy gun. Don't talk about my gun like that. Try not to die. Because remember, this is a PvEVP game, so there will be people. Not in this part, because this is like the tutorial. So when you first do this, you don't have to worry about the peeps. Call the elevator. Hello. Look at our first guy. He's so beautiful. All companions are invited to disembark. Down to Century City we go to start the little tutorial. All right, we've reached it, and this is how the game will look. Please take a map as a souvenir. So this is just the upper portion. This is actually part of the map, but this is just the part where the tutorial will be. Consult the map. All right, so Alt to open the wheel, and look, a pistol. Oh, beautiful, but we don't have bullets. That's fine, I suppose. So what we do now is you can run around and loot. So we do have to go find... we have to find our boy Octave. We don't actually have a thing first, so we can't loot until we talk to him. These blue panels, those are windows. You can either shoot them and jump through them without taking damage, or... Actually, I think you can... I wonder if you can punch them. I actually haven't tried to punch a window. Hold on, Octave, you can wait. Does this hurt me? Ouch, yes. 15 damage, but if you jump through it, it's 50, so it's quite the save. You can see up here, health. This is satiation, because as you eat foods to heal, it fills you up, and you can only eat so much a day. And that's our stamina charge at the bottom. What's up, bud? Nice to meet you. I'll cut to the chase. I need to get into this mansion, and I need these tools to do it. Thanks, bro. Now we're going to learn how to loot, so I can now go into here. You just go to, like, key objects. Like, here's a fridge, so obviously kind of like in, like, Tarkov and stuff, like, things make sense for where they belong. Of course, they could be outliers, but like here we have a cola. And you can see here, so trade value at 40% credit, because that's where we're at right now because we have no rep. So we get 40% of the value. So if we sold this on the proper day, we'll get to that later though, we'd get 400 simoleons there. So right now what we're looking for are nails, hammers, and screwdrivers so we can move this quest along. I suggest just grabbing what you need because you can only sell stuff in this game on certain days, and you can change the days by sleeping, of course. And on Tuesday, these things right here, components, are actually going to be one of the things for sale, so I'm going to grab that. And that's just foresight. So it's components, gold, and office supplies, I believe, is the 3 items that are sold on Tuesdays. We'll see when we get to that point. We'll see that before the video ends. And with that, we can have our first, like, kind of, I'll say, like a free inventory of stuff, right? Because there's no one here. So we're not, there are enemies in the map, which we'll see in a little bit, but there's no people here because this is a free zone. So whatever we get is free money, right? So I want to make sure we can get a little bit of something. Same with like some healy dealies. So I'm just gonna, I think I have everything. We just needed one of each, right? Yeah, we just need one of each. So let's talk to our boy. Bam. He's like, thanks, bro. Let's see if this works. And he gave us a med kit for our troubles. Okay. Now let's see if the gate will open. Hey, it opened. Smooth below. What should I do now? I'm in the park. Clean job. Just a couple of high quality items. He wants gold items. So the mansion will be haunted by those things. You have enough bullets with you? No, but it's not a problem. I can find them in the city. You're right. The land in Century City is so fertile. Though that bullets just grow spontaneously in parks. I don't see what's so strange about it. All right, go on then. And he's right. Bullets do grow in the parks. Right here, to be specific, this is a wild bullet plant. So you're going to go into the world. You may not have bullets with you, so you got to make sure to head to a green area. Like these here, as we can see. And get yourself some bullets, because if you run into real people and you don't have bullets, you might be screwed. Well, you probably will be. Not might. I'll kill you. I will definitely kill you. So right now, we're just kind of searching. I wanted to see if there's anything out here. I want to grab some bullets to bring with us, though, because so everything you do get here comes with you after this. It's unlike other tutorials where the items just kind of don't exist past the tutorial, and then you just kind of start over again like it never happened, like it was a big moist dream. But not the case here. Everything is real. We're not being pinched awake. So I'm just going to grab some of these. I'll probably get rid of that extra stack. These stack in 100. So we can, oh yeah, it wants us to open the bullet wheel, reload the weapon. Yep, you got it. There you go. So it wants us to find a way in, leap through windows across them, break them first to avoid damage. So it's one way to get into buildings if we don't want to go through the front. Obviously, that makes noise if you do stuff like this. And you see that little mark there? That means there's a sound nearby. Now, that is because there is a creature over there. But if there was a person nearby, they would make that same noise, but we'd also start to hear heartbeats. And in this game, here's some gold. So you can see trade value 7 grand. The actual value 17.5 because we have poor credit. We can thank college for that. But otherwise, we're pretty good. And I'm going to take a little stroll around here. I want to see if we can find more gold. So I found the gold in here the first time I played as well in this display case. But I want to see if there's more, because if there is, I kind of want to load up on it and give myself a nice little head start so I can have some extra schmeckles to sell and just have cash on hand. Here's our first creature. So this is one of those things they were talking about. So you can kill them. That's also one way to get your rep up, is by murdering, whether that's creatures, the things, or what's called the others, which are the other people in this world. So you can see here, like here we have a natus, which will lower our vitality, gain endurance, increase movement speed, decrease smell, gain our satiation, and it costs 2 seconds of time to use it. Perfect. Didn't take any hits from that because we're just gods, obviously. I'm grabbing these right here, these tiny hearts, because they're blood units and they stack. So I do want blood. I want to have a little stockpile of it so I can sell it to our buddy, or not sell it to, but put it in our bonsai. So at the rate this is going, I'm probably going to assume there is no other gold in here. I'm guessing it only gives us the one, but maybe not. Here's another display case. Get lucky. Yeah, there is. So I'm going to just swap that out because remember, we only have the 8 inventory spaces. So we got a claw here. So it requires 50 blood a day to farm. So you can farm in this game. I didn't get far enough to really look into that much, but it's a very interesting thing. And then if you did this, we would get a 10% bleed chance and minus damage. And it's a bullet fertilizer. So we would make bullets out of that. Because remember, they grow out of the ground, right? So obviously we can farm our own bullets in this game. Why wouldn't that make sense? All right, nothing too crazy. I found one more, so I have 3 in total here. We're going to give one to him now. I also found this fountain pen in one of the drawers, and that had a good value, so I took it because I'm pretty sure office stuff was on sale as well. So we're going to talk to our boy, and we're going to turn in 1 gold item. So we can just do, I'll just do the more expensive one because I think he gives you the value back as if you sold it to him anyways. Appreciate the cooperation. You're a real go-getter. Now tell me about the great opportunity. As I mentioned during the call, businessmen, exporter of junk, ever-grown sector. This has been booming since I moved. You can find the best garbage here. Typical junk, not found anywhere else. Fortunately, lost his partner. He died to a deal of his life, and he's looking for a new one. You interested? Yep, I am. Here, take these. You won't see it every day. So he gave us our cash back, so you do get the face value. Because last time I sold him earrings, and I got 7,000. So obviously, and I got 10,000 this time. So that's perfect. So we turned in a $25,000 item. We have a credit availability of 40%, so we only got 40 grand. All right, Creed, you're one of the few in the city that pays in cash. Cash is simply the fairest way to pay. How about you give me your address and I can explain what the job is? All right, come on, let's go. So now he's going to be available at the house. And you can see it says find an elevator. You go back home and now there's a timer. So when you do go into the world, I don't know why that's saying there's noise. When you do go into the world, normally even in multiplayer, you have a timer, and then after a certain amount of time, I think it's maybe 5 minutes, I'm not quite sure on how long, but then elevators start to spawn, and that's how you get out. That's your extraction point. So that's why I was kind of saying, like, you know, that's typical looter extraction like Tarkov. So you go to one of these here. This is an extraction point. They have to be active. You'll see these all over the map, but if they're not active by showing up as an icon like this, they're not in use. Now, if that icon is orange, that means right there that someone is calling the elevator down. So if you're looking for that PvP and you see it nearby, be careful and get moving. But also, if you're a little scared, watch out. You can see here the credits are rolling because this is how it plays out. So you can see we got some credit points. We killed 2 haunting things, and we got 5 credits for each one. Tells us how we killed them. If you get PvP kills, you obviously see that here as well. So tell us we got 10 for kills, 25 for survival. Money, we had 0 in the bank. I haven't figured out the bank access yet. But 10,000 in the inventory. We fired 13 bullets, hit 10 of them, 77% accuracy, 800 damage dealt. Damage received was 15 and 0 blood on our shirt. Time to go home. I'm back. Alfred lost the bet because he bet we wouldn't make it back alive. But first, I want to go. He's not here. Do I have an open inventory slot? I don't. So I'm going to just go home first because he's going to give us some blood. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to throw our cash in the drawer, and I'm just going to grab, throw the blood in here, and I'm going to split this. I know I'm only going to need like 30 bullets probably to just start with, so this will be fine. So I'll do that, and then I'll put those away, and I'll put, I'll just keep the rest. Alfred, my dear, I'm back. I see. You lost. Give me what you owe me, if it makes you happy. And so he bet us some blood, so we got a blood bag worth 300 units. Beautiful. Been a smart guy. I have an appointment tomorrow. Good for you. Person needs a partner. I'm the right man. Good for him. I'm going to rest. Can't wait for tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. Don't mention it. All right, time for a rest. Got to fill up our bonsai. So I didn't get enough blood from the heart, so I'm just going to use the blood bag. That's kind of why it gives it to us, but it does use the whole thing. So even though it's 300 units, it does use it. So we'll confirm. It's all right. We'll take that for now. I don't know what happens when we fill it up, but we'll find out eventually, I suppose. So let's take our nappy poo. Sleep anyway. Wait for the next day. Like, we just have a couch to sleep on and a bloody bonsai. Been a long time since I saw a bonsai. In this city, there are only a few people that can afford the luxury of sustaining it. Whoever the owner is must be very wealthy. I wonder what my reward will be. A nice kick in the butt. Who spoke? Who's there? Humbug. Who's there? No one answers. The voice seemed to come from the crack. Must have imagined it. Day 2, Tuesday. Hello, this is Patrick. Hi, you the fixer? I'm Stellan. Some of my friends told me about you. So there's also NPCs in the city who will give us some quests to do, and we got to get them their items and then bring it to them during the PvP filled zones, which is nice. So we're throwing a party, but he's had too much to drink, so he wants me to go grab a wafer bar and a vodka shot. So we got to go look for those in like kitchens and whatnot and bars. So, and he said he was in Citadel. We don't have a map of that yet, so we have no idea what that even means. So it wants us to check the crack. Crack, it grew since yesterday. Let's go talk to Alfred. Alfred? Crack, bigger. Must have been the quake. Can you do something about it? Tomorrow, if it gets bigger, we'll find a solution. You told me the same thing yesterday. What did I tell you yesterday? To come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow then. But tomorrow's today. As far as I know, tomorrow's tomorrow. Forget it. I love him. And also, we got our boy Octave over here. Nice to see you again. Pleasure's mine. How are you? So I've been having trouble sleeping lately. All Enterprise people do so. I've never seen it in terms. You have a lot to teach. And you are a quick learner. Anyway, so what's the job about? I'm all ears. You don't waste time. You really have what it takes to be a businessman. Demands high and changes every day. In a nutshell, I will give you a list of items, types that I need every day, and you'll just have to get them. Excuse me if I cut to chase. What's the pay? Depends on what you can find, but mostly on your credit level. As you know, exchange value of the items is not only given by their rarity, but also the reputation of those who sell it. In other words, the more valuable the item and the higher your credit, the more I'll pay. Seems right. So do you want to start? Can't wait. All right. Let's get going. So here's today's list. So like I said, on Tuesdays, when the game actually finally starts for us, gold, components, and office materials. So we can sell him all of these. Just to start us off with a few schmeckles there. I'm just going to throw in the bank because we don't quite have a lot unlocked yet. So that's beautiful. So take the elevator to start a multiplayer match. So I'm just going to go home because remember, this is a full loot PvP. Whatever you bring with you is gone. So put your stuff in a storage. Obviously, when we get the banks available, we'll see how that goes. Oh, these are rotten. Aw. So they rot overnight. Got it. So I also have a med kit here that we found in the city, which gives me some health. It does take 3 seconds to use, so we got to be careful about that. What do these whiskey bottles do? No idea. All right, let's just go. Let's go check out some PvP together. And you may or may not run into people. I do suggest, unless you're just a freaking goat, to be careful when you first start. The pistol is obviously what we start with. It does minimal damage. And you're going to run into people, even on this first day, that have submachine guns maybe, or shotguns. And it's rough. I'm not going to lie. When I played, the first 2 times I went down, I got murked. Just absolutely slaughtered. One of them was I ran into a team of 2, and they all had like some sort of semi-automatic or automatic weapons and just slapped me silly. And then another guy, what did he do? Oh, no, the second time I didn't die. I ran away from him because running is good in this game. But I got killed by some crazy creature. Ah, look at that. So in here, or the people we're going to see in here, aka you. You're the others. And you're the ones we got to watch out for. So, all right, we're in. Elevators out of order. I know. So I know that this area here, this is where our boy is that wants these items. So I'm going to do a quick run around. Now remember, sprinting uses stamina. Okay. And it makes more noise so people can hear that. All right. Didn't get much. I'm just going to grab it all anyways, just in case I need some healies. So my first priority, I want to try and get this quest done. I'm going to grab cockroaches just because they are blood. If we find enough of them, I'll keep them. If not, we'll get rid of them. And I want to try and maybe grab another heal. Just in case I run into people. But right now what oh, and so here we go. So like we got a drug, we get plus smell. So I'm going to use this. So we got a smell bonus and this will last for the day. I'm going to go. So this is our boy Stellan here. You can see he wants his wafer and a vodka shot. So we got to find that for him. And what I mean by be careful is, so other people will have these quests, of course, so they're going to come to this area. So if you're looking for PvP, these are the kind of areas you'll find, potentially find them in. Ah, we found some modified bullets. So I'm going to take these and I'll probably just get rid of those. But these modified bullets have a little bit less range, but these ones split into 2 fragments. So that could be pretty useful. So I'm going to swap to those. And what is this? Ooh, got some small blood units. So I'll take those. I'll put these cockroaches away. Then I got another kitchen down here I want to ransack. Be nice if I can find what I need in this area without having to leave. More blood. More drugs. Take your drugs, kids. Again, I'm checking the bathrooms because I want to make sure I have either like some heals or those drugs in particular. But like I said, my mainstay right now is these fridges. So none of these. I'm going to have to move on. I think I got one more kitchen here. I'm going to have to move about the city from this point because I'm not going to get everything I need. So I'm probably just going to move. Like there's a hospital here. There's like games up here. I think I'll move down towards like West Humble and this theater. I might be able to find what I need over there. And so I don't make a bunch of noise. I'll just go out the door. But like you can see here, this is an elevator, but it's not active. So here's one of those otherworldly things like we talked about before. Ouch, took those hits. But of course, all those gunshots will definitely be heard from a certain distance. Obviously, you can't hear it all the way across the maps, but definitely not the greatest thing. We're going to check this trash can. So someone's been here. This glass is broken. I am going to check the kitchen, though. So again, you only have so many spots, so I saw this real quick. It's a creature though, because I don't have heartbeats. If someone was that close to me and it was an actual person, I'd have heartbeats on my screen. You can see the eye moving. If he sees me though, he will come for us. So I'm still just on the lookout for maybe some of this food, but if I don't find what I need for the food, I do have a good little haul here. I found this ring for 27 grand, so I might keep that, plus all this blood. So it's probably a good idea for us to make our escape. I'm going to keep moving around. We got to go up towards like Snakeside here. So I don't know. These don't seem like they're going to last long. So here we go. We'll go back to where we started and just kind of make our escape. And I just wanted to show you guys, like, this is how it goes. I kind of wish we saw some people because I wouldn't mind dying here just to show you what a PvP fight could look like. Pretty confident with these bullets. Like, I can see someone's way up there about to call that one. I hear gunshots. They're probably going to make their way for that. Yeah. Gotta reload. That's a bigger guy. Oh my god, and he exploded. Was not expecting that. I'll take that though. So you can see the guy is next to us. He's calling it in. I'm gonna make my way in. See if we can bully this guy. He's running. Ooh, we gotta go. Ah, the glass killed me. He had, I don't know what he had, but he had some melee weapon. He was dealing a lot more damage to me, but that's what the PvP looks like right there. Obviously, it can be more intense because you can be in groups, which is awesome. Obviously, I had the basic pistol, and like I said, it does like no damage, so it kind of is what it is there. Not a big deal. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a nice overlook of everything here so you can now see. We killed our haunting thing, we killed a vengeful thing, and we got 15 credits out of that. We didn't survive, so we lost 6 points, so we're only going to gain a little bit here. You can see we lost everything that we had with us, and if I hit return home, you'll see our entire inventory is gone, which is fine. It's not a big deal. And see, inventory is gone. Just what I have is in our chest here. So that is Hell is Others. It's honestly really fun. It definitely can get really intense, be like a really good time in there, especially if you're playing with a friend. It just really helps too, because obviously you can feel a little more confident. And the shooting in the game, you got to aim. Like, so even though that guy had a melee weapon and we were in the close quarters, if I had like a shotgun, we would have blown his freaking head off. Or if I had anything really that just wasn't this basic weapon. And you'll find these as you keep doing quests in the game, you'll find them as loot, and you can buy them from weapon shops. You can see here, now that I have the map open, there's a small arms shop right here, large caliber rifle shop up here in Snakeside. So there are these shops, and that's where you can use your cash. So spend wisely, tread safely, and kill beautifully. But all right, brothers and sisters, if you love this, make sure you hit that like button down below. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. If you'd love to see us play more, we can do a live stream of this or something. It's not a great series game, but it's definitely good to talk about. So, but as usual, brothers and sisters, this has been Shabby. Do hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.